Hey everybody, I'm Jacob Soboroff, correspondent for NBC News. You're watching NBCU Academy. You've probably seen these TikTok videos that look like Tom Cruise showing us a day in his life. He's doing things like playing the guitar, trying on clothes, even eating dinner. They're pretty captivating. The guy behind that account, it turns out, that account that has fooled hundreds of millions of people, is opening up about the sensation that he created and what some worry that in the wrong hands could have disastrous consequences.
What's up, TikTok?
All year long, Deep Tom Cruise has been posting videos showing what appears to be a different side of the Oscar-nominated actor.
I think there's bubblegum inside this.
People are surprised that I'm a big Dave Matthews guy.
But believe it or not, that's most definitely not Tom Cruise. Nor is this with me in our LA bureau.
This is serious, breaking news, but a little behind the scenes, a little flavor. I'm with one of the most legitimate correspondents on earth. Now, if you're interviewing me, Jacob, you face it. Hold on just a second, there's a big fire. We're safe.
You are Deepfake Tom Cruise.
That's me. That's me.
Miles Fisher may have an uncanny resemblance to the superstar, but using advanced technology, what he's created is far more than an extraordinary impersonation. Have you guys created the best deepfake that has ever been made?
I think we have created the first deepfake that's so realistic that a large majority of people have seen.
Not only seen, but fooled by, including at least one of the world's biggest celebrities.
This is the one that Justin Bieber thought was real.
Nobody listens when they're on Instagram. They just...
Fisher says looking and sounding like the leading man made it difficult to chart his own path as an actor. So a year ago, he decided to lean into it, stumbling into a role with repercussions far beyond Hollywood.
As I find myself the unofficial face of this deepfake movement, it's important to learn. And I'm fascinated by this. This is the bleeding edge of technology.
It started when Fisher contacted Belgian visual effects wizard Chris Ume. They began creating viral videos for fun, and they're only getting better.
Still got it.
About 5 days, maximum 6 days, I could turn around something like this.
So you've gone from weeks to days in a matter of a year. This technology is advancing that rapidly.
Yeah.
For his part, the real Tom Cruise hasn't asked the duo to stop, and they haven't monetized the TikTok account. Cruise didn't respond to a request for comment from NBC News, but their work so successful, Fisher and Ume's company, Metaphysic, is now in business together, looking to convince others it's worth paying for this technology.
How can we use this technology by creating kind of identity rights? Let's say Tom Cruise gave us the consent for this likeness, where we could move beyond just small parody clips. Everybody gets paid for that intellectual property.
That does raise ethical questions about where you fit in all this.
The thesis of this company that Chris started begins with ethics.
They say they'll only take on projects they consider ethical, but some worry leaving companies and individuals to make that decision could be a dangerous precedent. Congress has held hearings on deepfakes and AI, and the FBI tells NBC News they're following the rapidly developing technology closely, saying we'll continue to investigate any violations of federal law and actors that may use them for nefarious acts. Should we understand it as a potential threat to our democracy?
I think the technology is morally neutral. As it develops, the positive output will so far outweigh the negative, nefarious uses.
If you like what you're seeing, just wait till what's coming next.
Here's some advice to help people identify and avoid deepfakes. The truth of the matter is, it's hard to do. These things do not have some kind of boilerplate way to figure out what they are and who is doing them. But if you suspect that something is going on, you might be right. Your hunch might be correct. There are companies trying to develop software to identify it, but for now, there aren't many options. But keep following this very closely, because ultimately, this is something that could have impacts on our democracy. That's what experts say. I'm Jacob Soboroff for NBCU Academy. Thanks so much for watching, everybody.